Yeah, I'm not happy about tonight. I want to know who drew up the play to have PJ Washington taking final two shots tonight. I need to know. Somebody needs to point a finger at somebody. Tell me something.
I guess will you call the new co-general manager drew up that? I mean, he's calling the shots now. So yeah, all signs point to Coach Kidd. Go that play. But yeah, man, Mavs lose 106 to 102. Game got pretty good in the fourth quarter, man. Mavs made a big time comeback. At one point, got the lead tied. I think at one point had the lead. Maybe they didn't have the lead. But at one point, they had the game tied a few times. But it was a back and forth. Tyler Hero got off in this game. Also, who else? Mr. Khalil. The dude from the center from Miami. What's his name? What? He got off in this game.
Bam?
No, not Bam.
Oh, Khalil Ware.
Khalil Ware. He got off in this game, and it was a back and forth. It was a fun basketball game. Both teams was running early in the first quarter. Neither team could make a shot. It was really bad basketball in the first quarter. And really, most of the first half it was bad basketball. But it picked up. People started hitting shots back and forth. Shout out to Max Quick. He had another solid game. 15 points, 5 of 19. He really stemmed the comeback to get the Mavs back in, hit some clutch 3-point shots. Daniel Gafford had 11 and 11 in this game. Cooper Flag, he wasn't good in this game. He was 5 of 14, over 4 from 3. Had some bad turnovers in this game, including that last possession where the Mavericks had a chance to tie. That bad turnover that led to a Miami Heat bucket was put it back up to 4. That was bad. But yeah, PJ Washington, he had 27 points, but I guess he thought he was a 3-point shooter. Somebody told him wrong, but he was 3 of 8 from 3. And most of those misses in the clutch. He missed the 3 from the corner. That could have gave the Mavs the lead. Then he missed the go-ahead 3 at the end of the game, and that was all she wrote. As far as that, in this game. But yeah, fun basketball game. Both teams like to push it. Both teams like to push it with pace.
Jason Kidd isn't a good coach. We saw too much from him. Same BS bad coaching. Oh, well, got bad news for you. He might be leaving the coaching station, becoming GM soon.
Sean may say that would be a good thing. Put him out the coaches. Put him out the coaches. What's called, right, Sean? As long as you're on the sideline.
Well, you know what? I shouldn't say who drew it up because actually Cooper Swag had the ball in his hand, and he's the one who passed it to PJ on that last shot. He should have just took it or did something with it. But technically, I guess I can't really put it on the coach on that one because the ball was in Cooper Swag's hand, and he decided to pass it.
Well, he was Cooper. Well, unfortunately today he was Cooper Doodoo Bag. Like I just read his stat line.
What?
He was Cooper Doodoo Bag tonight. He was god awful.
I thought say he was Cooper Duper Bad. Like
yeah,
Cooper.
No, Cooper Doodoo Bag. Doodoo Bag man. He's Doodoo Bag man tonight. Listen, I can understand why he passed the ball off a lot because he was shooting the ball so bad. Yeah, he was like he was trying to scare the shooter tonight, man. He was at a full shooting night, 5 of 14 tonight, 0 4 for 3. But anyway, he's good going to the basket. He was only down 2. You didn't need a 3 in that play. Him or PJ could have went to the basket and forced the issue. See if they can get to the free throw line and get a foul, but no. It looked like they was too. Like the Mavericks was selling for 3.
Hey, what's up, Dylan?
In that last possession.
Dylan says we're cooked. We aren't winning anything anytime soon. Going 0-3. You might have to win. You might have a win streak if 2 games this season. Well, I remember a certain somebody yesterday who's very full on himself saying the Mavericks getting ready to go on a 10-game win streak. Maybe next game they get started. Yeah, guys. That's not my fault. That's actually Walt Chisholm's fault right here because we had at that point in time. You see, we had a discussion on the group chat about the Dallas Wings, and I was locked into the Mavericks, but I heard this foolish discussion. Walt Chisholm that said, Mr. Kurt Miller was thinking about trading the number 1 pick, and I said, what? What? And we had this back and forth.
First off, I said he said he's listening to calls.
Yeah, and then I said, I guess I better. I put the quote out there. I guess I better get another general manager up out of here.
You want to fire Captain Kirk?
Yeah, I got one out. I might well go back to back. And I kind of lost concentration because of the idiocy that was coming from my brother's mouth, especially when he mentioned a certain point guard who ran from Indiana right down the street to Fort Worth because he was scared of another basketball player. Before then, he was talking about how the Wings didn't need any guard, but he wants to get that guard, the one who's scared of everybody. And that kind of took me off from the game.
That's not what I said. All I said was she was a better fit. I didn't say go get her.
No, she's not a better fit. She's not a better fit.
You got Coop in the max top clutch players, but yeah, PJ shooting and he turned it over. I'm tired of looking at these bums. Let's play two-way players.
Well, I tell you what, unfortunately, you're gonna be seeing them all season.
Bench tonight, so there's
because that. PJ ain't going nowhere because he can't be traded this season.
That's right.
So you're gonna see him all season. This is a bad basketball team. Right now, it's a bad basketball team.
Are they a bad basketball team with and without Kyrie?
Yeah, they're bad. Listen, they were a bad basketball team. With Anthony Davis on the team, they were losing bad. They're just a bad basketball team.
I swear to God, he wasn't even on the team. I forgot.
So what now?
I just said his name. I forgot he was even here.
Who?
Anthony Davis. I forgot all about Anthony Davis. You said that right now. I literally forgot. I'm not being funny either. Like, I literally forgot he was on the team. My Lord.
Apparently, according to sources, Patrick Dumont did too.
Bro, we don't have a clutch player right now like a Kyrie or Luka. We aren't beating the Lakers or Clippers in the clutch time.
You ain't. Hold on, Dylan. You ain't beating the Washington Wizards. You literally lost to the Washington.
You actually did beat the Washington Wizards certain time around.
Yeah, you did. But you literally lost to them. Also, the Washington Wizards only got one win on this season.
One of them against the Dallas Mavericks.
They only got one win on the year against the Dallas Mavericks.
Wait a minute. Hold on. It gets worse. The Pelicans only got wins against the Mavericks too. They worse even than the
so, I don't know why you mention them good basketball teams. You can't beat the bad ones. So literally, this is a bad basketball. This is a bad basketball team. We just got to losing to the Memphis Grizzlies without their two best players, John and Jaren Jackson, just the other day. So it's a bad basketball team. We need to be in full tank mode. That's why I believe. You know, whether it happens, I don't know. But we need to be full tank. This is a poorly. Look at these. This is a poorly constructed roster around your best player, Cooper Flag. The parts just don't fit. That's why these guys are losing basketball games. And if no changes are coming, ain't no help for it soon. So you just gotta ride it out. So we can go and look at the highlights.
Well, guys, I can tell you this today. I'll peel the curtain back a little bit, and I showed this to the people in the group text. There was a email conversation between myself and Mark Cuban today. So we were trying to schedule Mark Cuban to come on the show. He said he couldn't do it this week, but I asked him, could we do it close to next year? So, look, January, possibly we could have Mark Cuban on the broadcast on the email chain we had earlier. So look forward to that. We'll get to ask Mark all the hard questions. So we'll peel that back for you. But Kendrick, let's take a look. Should we take the highlights? Take a look at the highlights.
They really
are low lights?
Yeah, thank you.
Low lights.
Thank you. You hit the nail around the head right there. Well, that was a highlight right there. That was a 3-pointer. Don't get used to it because both teams went about 5 minutes without having to score in the bucket.
I mean, it was some bad. It was some. Listen, it was some bad basketball going on in that first quarter, man. Nobody could hit. Nobody could hit the broadside of a barn. What was it? 20-19 at the end of the first quarter. Oh, that's well, that was a miss. That was a miss right there. No, another turnover. The Mavericks had some bad turnovers in this game. That really cost them this basketball game. This open floor turnover. And that's who they are. They're the number one turnover team in basketball, so they turn it over.
I got to tell you something, man. I was on board with getting rid of Clay to keep Clay now.
No, I'm gonna build the stock up so I can get him on up out of here.
I think everybody else can go. I think I want to keep Clay.
You just like Clay.
No, it's not that. We need a vet. We need a good vet on this team. You know, I was watching a podcast. I can't remember what podcast it was earlier, and he was saying that it was a former player. He said the problem with the NBA is that the way they have these contracts, the structure now with these aprons or whatever. He's like, you're not allowed to keep veteran players on the team anymore. And he was like, now you look at these teams now, they vets are 20, 26, and 27. Teams need to have that one veteran guy on there, and I think Clay should be the guy that should stay around.
Well, they already got Kyrie sitting up here. He's 30-something.
Well, he's the one that's going. We won't have him too much longer.
He's 30-something. Back to the highlights. Good dunk by Gaffer right there in the end.
The landlord. The landlord in the first part of the game, he wasn't getting up off, but the last part of the game, he sure was getting up off the floor a lot. Nice move. Jaquez Jr.
I mean, Jaquez, man. His sister still play for UCLA?
I think so.
Okay.
PJ
with the dunk.
Whoa.
That's what PJ should have did on that last possession. Go to the rim instead of shooting that weak three. Oh, bam.
Man, they gave Clay a tick earlier, man. I hope they show that. That was whack. Oh!
Oh, man. Watch your head.
Whoa. Watch your head.
Great. Oh, that's the one I highlight for Jaden Hardy. He had a bad defensive possession, and Coach Kidd took him out. I seen it up.
God, my Lord. What in the Dirk Nowitzki statue is going on?
Oh, man, what a play right here. Boy, look at Caleb Martin. You want to talk about Houston. Caleb Martin.
Daniel on his ass Gafford. Yeah, he sure was on it a lot on the fourth quarter. Dylan Blizzard, a young team needs good coaching.
They got a good coach, man. No, we ain't gonna get in that. Like, man, they got a good coach, man. The man took this team to the Western Conference Finals twice, in the NBA Finals.
It started like I'm starting to get day-to-day lively ass out of here too.
Well, man, I mean, I was high on
If you're gonna get rid of AD, I'm not getting rid of all my big. Oh damn! Wait a minute. What happened here? I just see somebody go flying.
Yeah, Cooper Flag committed a fight, put somebody in the back.
Did he?
Listen, I like Derek Lively, but man, he gets hurt a lot, man. I mean, he just stays injured, and he just stays injured. I'm at the point right now is that I'm thinking the guy to keep his gaff. I mean, he's on his behind a lot, but at least he's on his behind on the floor, actually on the court. You know, we actually see him. Oh. Yeah, this boy picked it up. He picked it up as the game went on. This is his first game back. This is his first game of the season. As the game went on, man. Tyler Hero. Oh man, he picked it up.
that Cooper swag. I'd rather start from scratch. These dudes are mid at best. Yeah.
Thanks, you like me. You ready to start from the ground up?
On that last steal, please tell me why we based the ball in the back of the court and to Martin and not Max running to the basket.
Dylan, it's a lot of brain dead things done when wrong with this basketball team.
Well, I don't know if you're talking about on the last play. What that play? They got the ball to Clay. Clay passed it up and gave it to PJ. I don't know why Clay should have really just took it.
Well, it goes to the fact that you don't have a legitimate point guard on the team. And hell, well,
and you don't have a closer either.
We had Nimhard out there playing clutch minutes, and we ain't seen him.
And he actually plays some good basketball,
but we ain't seen him in 3 weeks. I tell you how bad the position has gotten. So that's the reason why you got all these turnovers, because you really don't have a legit point guard out there. If Kyrie's not there, and then Dante Exum, he's gone for the year, so you don't really have a legit point guard. Like I keep saying, Russell, he's a 2 guard trying to play point guard, a combo guard. He's not a really good one at that. And then B-Will, he's good in spurts when the ball is going up and down the flow, but when you got to play basically half-court basketball, he's not really good at that. And Nimhard's probably the best passer.
Yeah, Nimhard, I was just going to say, he's probably the best passer they got.
He's the best passer, but he's not a good shooter. So, it's kind of like that thing, Walt, where you got, if a head coach got to have to run 3 quarterbacks in there, you got 3 quarterbacks playing, you really ain't got none. They really ain't got a point guard. So.
Yeah, Eric Spoelstra was very hot after that last one.
Yeah, he was, man. I thought he was gonna get a T. It wasn't a foul. PJ went straight up, man. He went vertical. He went straight up. What, 3? That was a 3. That was a 3 from you guy. Oh man. Bully ball to Dwight. Dwight Powell's off and I getting bullied.
Oh God.
Bullied around.
Okay, I think this is the Clay Tech right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get Clay.
I think Clay pointed
right there.
I think Clay pointed at somebody. Was it Wiggins pointed to? Now this is what I want Cooper to do. I want him going to the basket.
Here goes Nimhard, the best passer. See? Best passer. There we go.
Yeah, if you're gonna set up for a 3-point shot, you gotta set up with Max Christie. You're gonna go for a 3. That's your best 3-point shooter. You don't need PJ shooting it.
He's the best he's the best spot up and off the dribble shooter we got.
You don't need PJ shooting it. That's just bad basketball. Oh, Dylan, man, I don't know what to tell you, brother. I don't know what to tell you. Listen, it's a bad basketball team. Listen, if you don't want to watch about 50 losses, then I suggest you don't watch. But
hey Dylan, it's gonna be so fun when we rebuild this team and put it back together.
Yeah, but and Dylan, it may be another city in about 6 years, but you probably gonna watch as much as you can. But anyway,
even Las Vegas.
Anyway,
I'm moving to Vegas with the Mavericks lead. I'm out of here.
Oh man, Tyler Hero had, like I said, he had to go in the 4th quarter, man. Here we go, right here.
He passed it to Clay. Clay passed it up and gave it to PJ.
Yeah, and he's not gonna hit this shot. He's not gonna hit this shot, but still, that was another shot for them to try to win this game or tie it. But that wasn't the shot you talking about. It was the other one where Cooper had the ball, then passed it to PJ for another 3.
Dylan says I can't switch up. I'm dedicated, fellas. We know we are. So are we. That's why we keep doing this dumbass post game show.
We're still here, man. We're still here.
We still here, Dylan.
Dylan, for all these 60 losses we about to have this season, we still here.
Chicken soup for your Maverick souls is all I can tell you, Dylan.
Hey, Dylan, just get ready for June. That's when we up. We up in June.
Hey, Dylan, help us out and start watching college basketball games. I was watching tonight. I was watching Alabama. Alabama and Washington play.
We're gonna be in that, Dylan. We're gonna be in that top 10 somewhere. Start watching some college basketball, buddy.
Well, my eyes gonna be heavy on that March Madness tournament this year.
March Madness, Dylan.
Women and female.
Dylan, I suggest you take a keen eye in the tournament because one of them players is gonna be playing for the Mavericks next season.
I'm hoping Cayenne coming out. I'm hoping Cayenne coming out a year early.
Yeah.
We can get, Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, we can get him to come over here and drop some play. Him and Cooper Swag would actually be pretty good together.
You need all the young talent you can get. All right, Walt.
Let's go to stats and facts.
You ready for the stats and facts?
I actually
we got coaches.
I actually am.
All right.
No, we're not ready for coach yet.
All right, let's get to stats and facts. Brought to you by me, myself, and I, and Walt Chisholm. What's up, Walt Chisholm? Remember, the Mavericks don't play till Friday, thank God. And so if you pissed off, look at the Mavericks. At least you don't have to see them Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You have to see them. You do have to see them on Black Friday. That'll be on Prime. That'll be on Prime. Amazon Prime against the Lakers.
How fitting is today called Black Friday?
Against the Lakers.
It's gonna be in the morning. Oh, we play Luke. Oh yeah, we play Luke on Friday.
Luke and LeBron and the Lakers. They 12-4. Like y'all know they 12-4, about in third place. Like y'all know.
Don't look now.
Meanwhile, the Mavericks got the worst record in the Western Conference. No, the second worst record in the Western Conference. But anyway, all right, let's get to the stats.
Actually, third.
It doesn't matter. It's like the it's like the tallest midget right now. We talk about that. All right, let's get to the stats. In fact, the Miami Heat shoot 45% from the field to the Mavericks 39%. The Mavericks lost to a team that shot 19% from three. Miami Heat were 5 out of 27 from three, 19%, yet they still won. Meanwhile, the Mavericks shot 12 of 40 for 30%. Free throws, the Miami Heat was 71%. They were 17 out of 24. Meanwhile, the Mavericks were 14 out of 16 for 88%. Rebounds, 54 to 50 in favor of the Miami Heat. Offensive rebounds, Walt, were even up at 15 apiece. Assists, 23 to 21 in favor of the Mavericks. Steals, 8 to 8. Both teams had 8 steals. Blocks, the Miami Heat had 8 blocks. The Dallas Mavericks had 5. Total turnovers, 15 to 14 in favor of the Mavericks, pretty even. The Mavericks gave up 16 points off their 15 turnovers, Walt, and the Miami Heat gave up 15 points off their 14 turnovers. Pretty much even. Fast break points also pretty much even, 18 to 17 in favor of the Mavericks. But points in the paint, advantage by 12, the Miami Heat, 64 to 52. The largest lead for both. The Miami Heat had a 13-point lead. Meanwhile, the Mavericks' largest lead was 5. Let's get to the box score, if you will. For the Dallas Mavericks, this is the first game of a 4-game road trip. First of 4 road. Daniel Gafford, 28 minutes. He had 11 points.
Only got one thing to say about these Dallas Mavericks stats.
I may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here.
They that ugly. I mean, if they that ugly.
No one's dying.
If you look at these stats,
I'm dying.
Coach, I might not want to hold you to that, Coach, because you look at these stats, you may kill over right now.
I'm dying.
Daniel Gafford, 28 minutes. He had 11 points, 11 rebounds. He's 4-9 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 1 steal, 2 blocks in this game. But the problem was he got in early foul trouble in the first half, which took him out the game. He was a plus 20 when he was out there, but he got in foul trouble early in the first half, but took them out. That's how the Miami made to build a lead in the second quarter. PJ Washington, 34 minutes, he had 27 points. He was 10 of 20, but he was 3 of 8 from 3, including 2 bad misses at the end. He was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 8 rebounds in this game. He also had 1 assist, 2 blocks in this game. He was a +6. Cooper Flagg, Walt called him Cooper Swag, but tonight he was Cooper Doodle Bag.
Cooper Doodle Bag.
He looked more like Cherokee Park. Yeah, he looked more like Cherokee Park than he actually looked like Larry Bird out there.
Yeah, Shrimp, Tim Legler.
Yeah, he did have a deadly shrimp moment out there. 34 minutes, he had 12 points. He was 5 of 14 from the field. He can't be that bad. My God, if he's that bad. If he's that bad. You might well move him to Vegas now. I don't really want to watch them both. He's over 4 from 3. 2 of 2 for the free throw line. He had 7 boards, but he also had 3 turnovers, including that bad one at the end. He also had 3 assists, 2 steals. He was a -10. Brandon Williams, who I think kind of got benched in the fourth quarter. 21 minutes. He had 12 points. He was 4 of 13 from the field. 1 of 4 from 3. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds. He had 5 assists, 2 rebounds. He also had 3 turnovers himself. 1 steal in this game. He was a -6. Max Christie, 30 minutes. He had 15 points. He was 5 of 9 from the field. 3 of 5 from 3. I would need him to take some more shots on this team, man. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds on the game for him. He had 1 assist in the game. He had 1 block. Also, he was a -7. Dwight Powell, 10 minutes. He did have 2 rebounds. 1 assist in this game. He was a -2. Did not take a shot. Thank God. Caleb Martin, 5 minutes of nothing. I'm literally of nothing. He had 1.
Said I told my leg and had to go do that podcast just for the Mavericks to turn out like this.
Caleb Martin, the highest stat he had was in fouls. He had 2 fouls. Other than that, he didn't do nothing. He just had 1 rebound, but he had 2 fouls in 5 minutes. Jesus, man, what we trade? Najee Marshall. The other guy's about to be an all-star. Quick girl is about to be an all-star, man. You get 5 minutes of nothing. Najee Marshall.
Jerry Stackhouse said they called him to come say that after he just hung the phone up.
Yo, he said I'd rather be an assistant coach on the bench to come back and coach this try to play his team up. Najee Marshall, 21 minutes. I'd rather be an assistant coach than to come back and say the national anthem in this way. Najee Marshall, 21 minutes, 7 points. He was 3 of 8 for the field. 1 of 4 for 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. He was god awful this game also. He had 5 boards, didn't have an assist in this game. He did have 2 steals. He was a -15. Sissy, 5 minutes. He was benched because he picked up 2 quick fouls. He was a -11. Had 1 turnover and just 1 board. Didn't attempt a shot in this game. Klay Thompson, 20 minutes. He had 13 points. He was 5 of 12 in this game. I guess 5 of 12 in this game. He was 3 of 9 from 3. Also, he had 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1
Kendrick. Hey Kendrick. Tim Hardaway Jr. somewhere saying, "How you like me now?"
you know what? He might be saying it, but I pretty much think his daddy's saying it. Plus, he was a +11. D-Lo, 10 minutes worth of nothing. He was 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He had no points in this game. He got benched quick. He had 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 rebound. He was a -5 in this game. Nembhard, who finished the game out 17 minutes, he had 2 points. He was 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. But he did have 8 assists, so he was passing the ball. He had 3 rebounds. I think that's what Coach Key wanted him out there for. He was a +9. And Jaden Hardy, he always gets bent. 5 minutes after that blown defense assignment, I knew his time. I knew his day was up. He had 3 points. He was 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He was a +9. He was a +1 in this game. Let's get to the Miami Heat. Bam, 27 minutes. He had 17 points. He was 5 of 13 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 7 of 11 from the free throw line. He had 6 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks in this game. He was a -16. Mitchell, 32 minutes. He had 8 points. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. He had 4 assists, 3 rebounds in this game. He was a +19 in this game. He also had 2 steals. Also, Tyler Hero, 29 minutes. He had 24 points in his first game of the season. Back from his first game of the season, 24 points. He was 12 of 18 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He had 7 boards, 3 steals in this game. He was a +16. Lawson, 28 minutes. He had 9 points. He was 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 5 assists.
Short tonight, ain't it?
Yeah. He had five assists, 2 rebounds. He had 1 steal, 2 blocks in this game. He was a +13. But my BFW player of the game goes to Khalil Ware. Khalil Ware, 34 minutes, 20 points. He had 18 rebounds. He almost had a 20-20 game in this game. He was 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 5. This is a 7-footer shooting threes. 3 of 5 from 3.
He was out there stroking that thing too.
Oh boy, but it's easy when you're playing against this team. Man, shoot, I ain't 17 looks like this. He's also was 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He did have 3 blocks in his game. Also, he was a +15. Khalil Ware, my BFW player of the game. Conchetto, 21 minutes, 8 points. He was 2 of 10 from the field, 0 of 7 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 5 boards, 5 assists. He was a -11 in this game. Johnson, 18 minutes. He had 7 points. He was 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 3 boards in this game. He was a -2. Jarquez, 33 minutes, 13 points. He was 5 of 11 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 7 boards, 5 assists in this game. He was a +1. And Smith, 16 minutes. He had no points. He was 0 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. He also had 3 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block. He was a -15 in the game. Walt, that is your stats and facts. BFB stats and facts of this 106-102 defeat to the Miami Heat. The Dallas Mavericks now 5 and 14. The Miami Heat are 12 and 6. Next up for the Mavericks, Black Friday. Yeah, it could be a dark one. Seeing what Luka LeBron.
Are you getting a new TV on Friday? Are you gonna be watching the Mavs on your new TV on Friday with Black Friday?
No, I don't need to watch. I don't need to watch new TV for butt kicking that's gonna happen on that. I can watch it. I may watch it on my phone again.
You're not going to get that 98 inch out of Walmart for a stack?
No, man. Listen.
Stack now is probably like 800 on Black Friday.
Listen, my wall's not big enough to fit a 98 TV. Oh man,
you put 98 TV.
You know how much stuff I have to move around to put that TV like that. I ain't got that kind of time, man.
Hey, listen, you put 98 TV in your house, it's gonna light up the whole house.
Hey, that's like, listen, my light bill already high.
Listen, you gonna have one light on with that TV, so you be able to.
You think y'all gonna be right, boy? All you need is that right there, light the whole house. Just cut it off.
Hey, if you land on the couch, you ain't never going to sleep. You gonna be up 98 inch. In the living room, damn, I stayed up all night.
Man, the sun. Somebody be looking at the house. Hey, man. What's going on over there, man?
They like stay on over there.
They like stay on over there, man. Oh man. Back to you, Walt. Back to you, man.
Yeah, now let's take a look at. Oh damn! Exactly. Let's take a look at some stuff here for the Mavericks. Let's take a look at the next couple games that the Mavericks got real quick.
Yeah, kind of weird schedule. Mavericks, they're in Miami. Then they fly out, and then they go all the way back to LA.
Well, we all go Sunday for the Mavericks and the Cowboys. All right, let's start here.
So the Mavericks have the
here we go. Let's take a look.
Prime Video. That's the NBA Cup game right there.
Okay.
And then they have a back-to-back Friday and Saturday.
Can't win that anymore.
At the Intuit Dome, they just go 15 minutes down the road to play the Clippers. Right. Okay.
Then we got the Nuggets on Monday night, just to kick off the month of December.
Yeah, that's a L. Oh, then you got the Miami Heat again.
Then we got the Heat again.
Yeah.
This time at home.
December 3rd. Yeah. And then
we got
Mavericks
the Thunder.
And guys, listen. Let me tell you about this. On December 5th, if you got anything else to do, you might well go do it. I'm already calling it right now. Get the women and children out. The house will be on fire. From the starting tip to the end. That team has only lost one game this season. That's 17-1. one game.
We'll make it 17-2 when they see the Mavericks on these.
Come on, man. Come on. So if the Mavericks keep it within 20, they be doing good. That game will be on Prime Video. At 8:30.
I'm not gonna stand for this towards my Dallas Mavericks. I'm not gonna stand for this towards my Dallas Mavericks. Let's do it.
Boy, Dirk Nowitzki. Boy, I feel bad for Dirk. He gonna see on Friday his Mavericks get cooked by his son Luka, and then on December the 5th he gonna see him get roasted by the best team in basketball.
He got back-to-back action for his Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki live come out of both.
Dirk gonna say, man. Hey, Dirk gonna say, man.
Bring my to the backyard.
Just put him on top to his eyes. Keep on to his eyes.
Dirk live will say, "Go ahead and put my statue in Vegas."
Dirk say, "Man, can we flex this game? Can we flex this game right quick?" All right, let's get back to it. That'll be the first night of a back-to-back.
Go ahead and put my statue on the strip.
That Thunder game, that'll be the first half of a back-to-back, because the next night on Saturday, December 6th, they go back home to play the Houston Rockets.
Damn.
And then while it gets worse from here, then they go on.
Hold on. We got 2 weekends of Friday and Saturday back-to-backs after we just coming off a month of every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yep. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday games. So for the next 2 weeks. Okay. All right. That's fine.
Yep. And then while it gets worse. That Thursday, that'll be I think on that they take a break because the cup, the NBA Cup Finals will be going. But
they get like a week. We get like a week off.
Yeah. Once they resume, the Mavericks play the best team in the East. The Detroit Pistons are in town. Yeah, man. The Detroit Pistons. And then the Dallas Mavericks go back on the road to play the Philadelphia 76ers on the 20th. And then the Pelicans. Then the Mavericks go to New Orleans to play the Pelicans. And then the Mavericks come back home on Peacock, NBC, on Tuesday to host the Denver Nuggets. And then the Mavericks go back on the road on Christmas Day. Christmas Day on ABC.
The Cowboys and Mavericks on Christmas Day. What do we do to deserve this?
Yeah, Christmas Day. The Mavericks, the Klay Thompson Bowl. Klay gets to go home for Christmas.
Question is,
Mavericks Warriors.
By the time Christmas comes around.
Yeah, and then the Mavericks play on a Saturday matinee game on the 27th. That'd be at 4 p.m. Well, we'll probably have to do just the post game on that, because we both be at work. At least I will. Mavericks and Kings. That'd be on NBA TV. And then the Mavericks finish up the month of December. Boy, I tell you what, boy, what a way to on NBC Peacock on a Monday night. Or nobody, no on a Monday night in the Motor Center. Boy,
Oh man,
you trying to get on a Monday night on the Motor Center? You trying to get out of line? Huh? What a way to end! What a way to end the year in the Motor Center. You know you ain't getting out of that line. Not in that building, man. You just don't win up there. I'm just trying to tell you. So that ends the month of the year of 2025. The first game of 2026, we'll just count it off. It'll be New Year's Day. It'll be Mavericks hosting the Philadelphia 76ers. New Year's Day.
Okay, we do have they actually did it different this time. Kendrick, post game interview, they got all three of them rolled into one. So we got Kid, Pete 3J or P No J. He was P No J watching tonight, and Max Christie. So I'm getting that downloaded now.
All right.
And so we kick off the new year with the 76ers.
Yeah, 76ers. Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey comes on. Then we see Kevin Durant again. This time he's here. Then we go on the road to the Kings, Jazz, and the Chicago Bulls. I think January's gonna be that month where they on the road a lot.
Yeah.
No, they at home. They at home a lot.
13. They first 18 was at home to start the season. They're gonna be on the road a while. They also had the second toughest.
schedule. What's this? Looks like yeah, you're right.
All right. Walt, while you doing that, let me get while you getting that loaded up. Let me get the scores out of the way. As we know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in the association. No, 10 games within the association today. Big slate of games tonight, Walt. As we know, the Heat beat the Dallas Mavericks. Also, other finals, the Detroit Pistons, they're now 15-2 on the season. They beat the Indiana Pacers 122-117. The Raptors. Oh, look now, the Raptors are now 13-3. They're the third seed. They beat the Cavaliers, whooped up on the Cavaliers. In the sixth, 110-99. The Knicks beat the Nets 113-100. The Nuggets, who now have the second best record in the West, they beat the Grizzlies 125-115. The Trailblazers defeated the Bucks on the road 115-103. And the Pelicans beat the Chicago Bulls. Pelicans finally got a win.
Oh, Pelicans got the second and third win.
Got a win. It took them to score 143 points but they finally got it. 143-130 over the Chicago Bulls. Games in progress right now. At the half. In the third quarter on Peacock. This game on Peacock, the Houston Rockets are leading the Phoenix Suns. Kevin Durant's first action back in Phoenix. Now the Rockets are leading the Suns 74-59. That's midway through the third on Peacock. The Golden State Warriors are leading the Utah Jazz 67-55 at the half, and the Timberwolves are leading the Sacramento Kings 54-46 at the half. Well, that's your scores around the association. Brought to you. You got them loaded up yet?
Man, this thing got all the way to the end, but it's all right. I'm gonna do it this way. Yeah, we got them ready to go here. Just 1 second. All right, so I believe Coach Kid is up first. So we'll start with him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to Coach Kid first.
Jason, PJ had a good overall game with 27 points, 8 rebounds, but for him to kind of come up short in those final few minutes, just from the looks he got, just what you think of like just the overall performance and then final few shots?
Yeah, I thought PJ was great for us all night. I thought, the group fought. We were down, found a way to get there late in the game. We get great looks. Just didn't go down for us.
What'd you see from Cooper overall tonight?
I thought just his patience, understanding when to go. And then, again, he makes winning plays. He gets a deflection there. And then, again, he makes the right play. PJ gets another good look at it. Just his calmness down the stretch, he put us in that position to win that game.
Overall, can you live with that defensive effort you got tonight, considering how good they are offensively?
Yeah, I thought we did a great job in the second half of their pace, keeping them in a half court a little bit slower than they're normally. They're a team that gets out in a track meet. So I thought we did a really good job there in the second half. Defensively, we were tied together. Offensively, we got some good looks. I thought Ryan was a big lift for us there in that second half.
Jason, going back to Cooper for a second, down the stretch, he drives on Ware because that was the play that was there. He drives on Bam because that was the play that was there. And a lot of this stuff can't be taught, obviously. How much is he just going to grow from these moments of just being in tight games and playing a lot of fourth quarters?
Yeah, I think it's he keeps it simple. Whatever the defense gives him, that's what he does. And he tries to keep the play simple. And I thought that the ability to drive, to get to the basket, to get the foul, knock the free throws down, that's for an 18-year-old, that's big. And so I think for himself and for the team to go through this tough time of losing close games, it's only going to make us better as we go forward. And especially for Cooper, because he's getting to see a lot of different close games of, how to handle different situations. So this is good.
Hey, Coach. This team is surrounded by a lot of noise, rumors, news, stories about the ownerships. Just about you, how do you handle this situation, and how do you manage the day by day to try to compete and try to forget what is happening off the court?
Yeah, we only talk about what we can control, our energy and effort, and try to execute the game plan. And this group has been in a lot of close games. We just haven't, been able to get across the finish line, and just understand that, as we talked about, having Cooper as an 18-year-old to be able to go through this. The noise is the noise. We don't pay attention to the noise. Basketball is a game that we enjoy playing, coaching or playing. And so for this group, we're playing extremely hard. Defensively, we're giving ourselves an opportunity. It's just offensively, we just haven't made a timely shot. But we stay positive. We keep working. And we got another one on Friday in LA. So again, with all the noise outside, you can see this group is competing and playing hard, and I don't think the noise is bothering us.
What overall, just from the game, beyond just clutch situations, can maybe the team improve going into Friday's game against the Lakers?
Well, we can't talk about the Lakers right now. We got to digest what we just went through here. We'll look at this on Wednesday, understand where we can get better. And if we are in a close situation, then hopefully it presents ourselves that we can execute. But nothing. First we got to be in the game with LA, but first we got to play the game. So I don't know how you want me to answer that question.
You mentioned Ryan just being back in the fold after so long, that left knee sprain. Just what does it say that he's able to come off the bench and give you 7 assists?
Yeah, I think we all know his ability. We're giving everyone an opportunity to play the point guard position. And so I thought Ryan took full advantage of that tonight, being able to come in, gets Clay on the back door, layup, being able to organize and get guys in the position to be successful. I thought he did it at a high level, and also he was given opportunities to score, and he took full advantage of that. Thanks.
All right, Kendrick, any pushback on what Coach Key had to say there?
No, man. Just it's starting to get normal now.
What about the
Same
part where he
thing.
said these
The
wins,
Mavericks will play.
these losses are okay? These close losses are okay because it's teaching Cooper Flag in the end.
Yeah, that's what it's all
I
about.
don't.
Listen,
I really don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that comment. I don't.
listen. The team's a bad basketball team, but you're getting it as long as Cooper Flag, Max Christie, and some of the most of the young guys are getting experience. He can't do nothing but help the future of the team. This is not a good basketball team. We talk about how they have the most clutch games in the NBA and they have the worst record in it. Because their best players are 18-year-old. They go as far as he right now as far as he can go. AD and Kyrie are hurt. Knock on wood. And so they're not in there. So your best player on the team is 18-year-old. So he's learning on the fly, and you have to live with it. It's just the growing pains of a young rookie player.
It's just the cards you were dealt right now.
It's just the young growing pains of a rookie player. It just is what it is. He'll get better from it. As the season goes on, hopefully by the end of the season, he gets better in those situations where he doesn't look to pass the ball to PJ Washington to hit a low percentage three instead of just him down by 2, just putting his head down and going to the bucket himself and trying to either get the basket or the foul or both. But that's some learning pains you got to go through. Hopefully, I believe he will get better from it as the season goes on, and he'll definitely be better for it this time the start of next season. But he's got to go through it. Every rookie has to go through it, and he's no different from any other rookie. They have to go through it.
All right, let's go to Max Christie right now. Hear what he has to say. Kendrick's favorite shooter on the Mavericks right now.
He is.
Max, you guys are in another close game yet again. Just what are you seeing out there in these tight moments, and what can this team take away from another game like this?
Yeah, another close game, and we're putting ourselves in positions to win. We're getting great looks at the end of games. PJ had 2 great threes, great looks. He just missed them, and so we're right there. We're so close. We're right there every single time. So it's hard to obviously be positive, but we got to trust the process over the outcome. And process-wise, we're in the game. We got 2 great looks at the end of the game. They did a good job. They threw in some zone there at the end to kind of throw us off a little bit, but we got a good look, I thought, both times. So process-wise, it's pretty good.
You mentioned just PJ having it going tonight pretty much for the entire game.
Yep.
And it seems like it's a different guy pretty much every night for you guys. Are y'all noticing that, like when a certain guy has it going, it's your job to kind of keep feeding him?
Yeah, for sure. PJ obviously had a great night, 10 for 20 from the field. Is very, very efficient. Clay had it going there for a sec as well, too, hitting some big threes for us. And Ryan came in and dished out 8 assists in 16 minutes. And, he gave us a real spark as well. So, like you said, it's a different guy every night. And we got to continue to play to their strengths. We got to continue to read the game, continue to work the game, what's working, what's not working, and continuing to read that and being able to try and use that to our advantage. But PJ played great, obviously. I'm really impressed and happy for Ryan coming off the bench to get 8 assists like that. He was out for a while and comes right in and contributes like that is really cool. And obviously Clay did what he did and making those timely threes too. So.
How were you? These guys like to get out and go, obviously. How were you guys able to kind of control that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they lead the league in pace for sure. They play really fast, and they don't run a lot of pick and rolls. It's a lot of one-on-one guard your yard, and so that's kind of what the game plan was, just guard your yard, have some pride and sit down and guard the ball. And for me personally, Tyler Hero came back. That was my matchup, and he had a great game, 12 for 18. And so I got to do a better job of making it tougher on him. But, for the most part, we did a decent job on defense. Some pretty low scoring quarters across the board. So defensively, that's great. So we can take away a positive from that.
Tyler's done that to a lot.
No, for sure. But he's a great player. He's an all-star. So all-star last year. And it's good to see him back out on the floor. But, as a competitor, want to do better. So. Cool. Thanks.
feel after a game like this where it seems like you did everything you could offensively, but yet you guys came up short again in a close game?
I think spirits are still high. Obviously, it's a tough place to play. I mean, we came here, fought the whole game, and that's pretty much all you could ask for. Shots were falling tonight. Obviously, we felt like we played good defense, but got to be better in the last minute.
What was your interpretation of the play where you made a turnover and then you got the 2 bullets for 3?
I seen Ryan in the corner. I seen Coop had 2 people on him, so I didn't really have an outlet. We had a timeout left. I didn't want to burn it right there, so I thought I can get it to him to the corner. Obviously, it was a turnover. They came down, made a layup, and the threes, they felt good. I thought both of them were going in. Obviously, they didn't, but just keep going on to the next.
That defensive, though, how tough is it to take those guys because they like to get out and go?
It's pretty tough. I mean, they're a dribble drive team, try to get in gaps and just attack. Not really a lot of pick and rolls, a lot of different from a lot of other teams in the league. So I think their offense is unique, and I think they're hats off to them. They won the game.
As Max just said, guard your yard. Was that kind of the premise of the defense?
For sure. I mean, it was a one-on-one game today. Everybody pretty much had to stay in front of their guy. I thought we did a good job of that. Let me see. Got 15 offensive rebounds. I mean, we could have been better in that aspect, but I think defensively we were okay.
Ryan to miss so much time, then come off the bench and have assists. Just what does that show about, one, his ability to stay ready, but 2, his playmaking ability?
He was a spark for us tonight. I think everybody loves playing with him. Obviously, he didn't really make shots, but he impacted the game passing the ball. He's going to be a really good player in this league. He just obviously needs the opportunity, and I think everybody likes playing with him and likes him having we like him here. His versatility. I mean, he's a great player. He can guard 1 through 5. So he's just trying to figure himself out right now, and I think he's doing a good job of it. He's going to be a lot better time to come. So I'm not really worried about what he did tonight, but he's obviously going to be great in this league.
More he plays in clutch situations.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think he was in his head a little bit, worried about his 3-pointer, but I mean, I told him just be yourself, let the game come to you. Don't try to force anything. Just we know who you are. Just be aggressive, and you're better when you're aggressive.
You said spirits were high. As games like this help everybody realize you're not that far off.
Yeah, we feel like we're not far off at all. I mean, obviously, it was a tough loss, but we were in the game the whole game. We've had a lot of close games this whole year, so I don't think anybody's worried. I think everybody's just ready to get healthy and try to get out there and just be positive on both ends of the floor.
How good would it be to add a guy like that to a team like this when you've been so close in pretty much every game you played?
It would be amazing. I wish everybody was healthy. Live, AD, Kai, those are game changers for us. But obviously, I mean, right now it's just trying to keep the ship afloat and everybody's next man mentality and just pretty much just do your job. Thank you, guys.
All right, that was PJ Washington and Max Christie. Yeah. Any pushback there, Kendrick, on anything those guys had to say?
No, tough game, another clutch situation. The Mavericks couldn't pull it through. It was an up and down game. They the Miami Heat they had Bam Adebayo on Prime Video. I think they was out there for a West Coast trip, and they was talking about how difficult their offense is. They don't run pick and rolls. They run basically a 1-out flat on one-on-ones, kick out to shooters, drive and kick. That's basically what their offense is. Everybody has to be able to drive and be able to shoot a three. So if you're gonna play when you play them, you have to be able to guard one-on-one basketball because they don't do a lot. They don't put you in a lot of switches or anything or running like kind of set plays. So then, like I said, they're number one in pace. They're number one in shots and shots getting up. So they get up a lot of shots. They get up and down. But they missed a lot of shots today. But the Mavericks had the chances. Just come up short. Listen, listen. I would advise PJ, listen, the team you have is the team you have. I mean, at some point in time, you can't be waiting on guys. If they hurt, they hurt. You got to find a way to get a dub, because if you start thinking about that, and then when times get tough, you start looking up and thinking, oh, here we go again. So the Mavericks going to have to fight their way out of it, whoever's on the floor. The only one's going to save them is the guys that are available right now. And when all those guys get back, if they get back, then we'll see. But as of right now, the only people going to save the Mavericks are the guys that are playing right now. That's the only one going to get them out of this.
Tough loss for the Mavericks. Okay, so the way this week looks like is we'll be back on looks like we're gonna be broadcasting Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We got the Cowboys on Thursday. We got the Mavericks on Friday and Saturday night. Then we off Sunday, and we back at it again on Monday.
Yeah.
And then the Cowboys will play again next Thursday.
Thursday, pre-half post, like we normally do. I guess we can do a pre, because the Lakers, we can do a pre in a post, if you want. And then Saturday, the Clippers, back to back, then off on Sunday.
Again? Didn't James Harden put
James Harden got last time he played James Harden, he got a 40-point triple-double. So he's probably looking for us to Dame, man. I'm gonna get to get off again. Boy.
If he's been struggling all week, he said it's all right. I know a game I can get my mojo back going on.
Oh, yeah, I got
a game coming up.
I can get it right back, man. I get it right back. Yes,
all right,
sir.
man. So we'll be back on Thursday. But until then, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around live this Thursday when the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah,
get
man.
that six-legged turkey after the game.
Hey, Cowboys, Mavs, Rangers, Stars, and Wings fans. It's me, Kendrick, here. I know the season may not or may be going exactly how you want it or not. But hey, like and subscribe to all those bFb DFW content to see me. I mean, forget about the other guys, because I'm the real star here. But hey, if you want to see Walt, Shams, and Vosh, that's okay. It's okay. But remember, it's all about me. So still, like and subscribe for, me and the other guys. Okay.